Hi, welcome to my channel, Aqualuna 73. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I want to wish you and your family a wonderful festive season, Christmas and New Year. My blessings accompany you and your loved ones. And I also want to thank all of these Sagittarius people that are watching my channel. And that I hope that the readings I will give you excuse me, is helpful. Please be in mind these are general readings. It can cover a whole lot. So I can talk about a lot of things going on in your life, not necessarily only one thing. I can pick up on several energies because we go through, in our daily life, we go through a lot of things. And we deal with a lot of people. And we deal with a lot of issues. So, I'm just going with the flow of how the messages come through and what the universe wants to allow to come through, the lessons that you need to learn, etc. Please be in mind, get a birth chart calculator. This reading may not resonate with all Sagittarius people, but you may find other readings also on my channel helpful. I also want to indicate to you that I created a platform on Patreon to do extended readings. Patreon is it's a paid platform, so if you want to go watch an extended reading, I'm going to do extended readings from next year. On the new batch, I'm going to start with a new batch of readings, and then I'm going to do extended readings on each sign from next year onwards. Okay, so if you resonate, for example, say you're a Capricorn and you resonate with a specific Capricorn reading, I will post a link in the description box. You just click on the link, it will take you to Patreon. You just pay a small fee if you want to go watch the reading, because the reading is going to be more extensive, more in detail, possibly with some advice that the universe wants to allow to come through, or details that you might need to address or give attention to, or whatever, or that you might need to know that the universe wants to relate to you. Anyway, we're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And then we're going to, I already pre-shuffled all the cards, but I'm just going to shuffle a few more times before we start the reading for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, the feeling that I detect from you is apprehension. I just picked up a feeling of apprehension. Okay, while I'm busy doing this. These are you apprehensive? Okay, I'm going to take this card, it's going to pop out. Are you apprehensive about something, Sagittarius? Like you are scared about something? I don't know. You have apprehension of some kind. Okay, let's just see where this is going. Archangels, ascended masters, spiritual guides, spiritual healers, providers, and protectors, universe, cosmic mother and father, whoever you resonate as to my Sagittarius viewers, what do you want to allow to come through for Sagittarius today? What messages do you want to allow to come through for Sagittarius today? Apprehension. Like I said, this is the feeling that I pick up today for you. Okay. So now we're going to draw our oracle card, and let me just get this out of the way quickly. Oracle card for you. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. I mean the Page of Pentacles, sorry, the Page of Pentacles. And like I said, pages are messengers. Pages are part of the court cards, like the Queen, the Kings, and the Knights. Okay, they're part of the court cards. So it definitely represents a person. This could be a person that you're dealing with, or this could be you. The page usually represents a younger sign, and pentacles are what you value. So pentacles can be not only necessarily have to do with money, but it could be anything that's valuable to you. So the page is a messenger. It brings something of value to you. What is the page? The page is young. It comes across as a younger person that's trying to relay something to you, Sagittarius. Okay. Something this person could bring something of value to you that you might find valuable. Okay, let's just see where this reading is going. Okay. Live in the moment. Your card that you got from the universe is live in the moment. Live in the moment. What you are looking for is for you. Okay, we'll just have to see where this is going first. Okay, Sagittarius, live in the moment. What you are waiting for is for you. You start off the reading with the King of Wands. King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's the next card. King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And like I said, court cards are represented by people. A King of Wands is an energy, okay, of someone that is successful, established, entrepreneurial person. It could be a person that's in a very established position in society, or in a workplace, a managerial position, somebody in a leadership position, somebody with a strong business sense. And this person, it's not only a person with a strong sense of business, but it also comes across as someone with great integrity. You will see here at the bottom, there's a lizard there at the bottom. You will see there's a small lizard there at the bottom. This lizard king indicates in the King of Wands the reptilian aspect of the King of Wands. I don't know if you understand what I mean with this. What I mean with the reptilian aspect is the that cold, because reptilians are cold-blooded. They need to go sit in the sun to get warm. Okay, so it's someone. I'm not saying this person is a cold-hearted person. I just think that this person is good at making. This person comes across as someone that has good judgment when it comes to business. They don't allow business to mix with pleasure, basically. And with this reptile at the bottom, because the reptilian side of this card shows the stoicism side of this person being able to step outside of the emotions, making logical decisions to advance themselves in business. Okay, so this person is not going to take an emotional perspective when it comes to business. Business is business, personal life is personal life. This person is very good at distinguishing between the two. Okay, and this is followed by the Ace of Pentacles, and it's almost like the universe, Sagittarius. I don't know if this is someone you're dealing with, but with the Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacles are what you value. Aces represent fertility. It represents usually when it not only represents fertility, but it also denotes creativity and abundance. Okay, abundance in money, abundance in knowledge. So it's almost like this person that you're encountering. This person is it could be an older person that you're dealing with, and this person is offering, or you can learn from this person basically. Okay, they are the universe is almost telling you that you can learn from this person with the ace. You see, it's giving you, and eight pentacles are valuable, so it's almost like you will also see there's an arch there, and that arch with the flowers, it's almost like it comes across as you stepping into a type of a gateway. Okay, it's how can I explain this? You know what comes across, the word that comes to mind is secret garden. It's like somebody stepping into a place. Okay, this is just symbolically speaking or metaphorically speaking. It's like somebody stepping into a place that they haven't noticed before. It was there all along, all the time, but this person never saw it until this person came into your life and this person opened your eyes. And now you see this valuable knowledge, the fruitfulness of the situation. It's almost like you are aware now of this fruitfulness of the situation. Okay? I'm just telling you what's coming through. I'm not actually knowing where this is going to lead, but okay, let's just see. This is the next card, is the Emperor card. This is the Emperor card, and the Emperor card is represented by Aries. I think this is this person, Sagittarius. This is this person. This person is the Emperor, also the King of Wands. So this could be a very prominent person. It could be somebody that could be a mentor to you, somebody that you could learn from. This person is also, with the Aries card, with the Emperor card and Aries representing this card. Remember, Aries is represented by Mars, the sign of Mars. It's the god of war. Am I right? I'm speaking under correction, okay? But it's also, no, it's not the god of war. But it's Mars is a very competitive sign. It has to do with business and dealings and transactions and stuff like that. Okay, so this is obviously a person or a mentor, somebody that you can consider a mentor. And this person is this person comes across as a very stern person, a strict person, a very intimidating personality, possibly very charismatic also and charming, but also intimidating in the sense of the self-confidence that they possess. Okay, basically not somebody you would mess with, but somebody that you would respect. It comes across to me with this two cards coming next. The Two of Swords is the next card after the Emperor. So you could strongly be dealing with this person. I think it's possibly a mentor that the universe is bringing onto your path. This person represents the King of Wands and the Emperor energy. This person is here to give you valuable information. But you are in this position, Two of Swords. You standing, this person, this woman, she's crossing her arms, she's defensive, and she wants to keep something out, away from her, and she's blindfolded. It's almost like, excuse me, okay, I talk a lot when I do readings. I do private readings as well, and sometimes I tend to clear my throat a lot. And if you find this irritating, I mean, I'm also irritated by it, but I cannot help it. Anyway, this person, the specific person, is defensive, and they want to, it's almost like they want to shove something away from them. It's almost like they want to push something away from them, something that they don't want to experience, basically. Okay, with this card. It's like you're refusing. I'm just going to drink a little bit of water. It's like you're refusing. It's like you're refusing to accept this lesson or teaching or person or mentorship. Sometimes you, a Sagittarius, we have the tendency to ask for things, okay? We ask for things, like we pray for things, and we ask, or it doesn't, if you're not in religious, you ask the universe, you meditate, or you affirm something with the universe and say, okay, this is what I want, and then you affirm it every time. And then eventually, as time progresses and you change your mindset and your thoughts and you become a more positive person, you attract things into your life, okay? And subconsciously we attract things into our life, and when this thing arrives, sometimes it comes in not in the form that we might expect sometimes, okay? It doesn't come in the form that we might expect. And then we reject it, or we want to push it away. So this is strongly coming across as you with this card, and this card coming next. It's a Chariot card. It's a young person. I also said Ace of Pentacles. I mean the Page of Pentacles being at the bottom. I feel this is your energy. You're the inexperienced person. Okay. With this. And the universe is asked, as a you representing the page, it's like you receiving. You have to receive this. You have to be open to receive this. This is the message that the universe wants to give you with this page. That you are the young person, the inexperienced person, and you need to receive, I don't want to say receive sense. This is what's coming to mind, receiving sense. It's almost like somebody's needing to see things not only from their perspective, but step outside of themselves and see the world in a very broader perspective, basically. Okay, so I can understand Sagittarius as a sign that's very fiery in nature, very adventurous person. You are also someone that's very opinionated, and there's nothing wrong with it. But then we come across a situation that, or a person, or we experience something that's not aligned with what or how we usually do things, or it's like something happens to you all of a sudden, and you have this realization that things are not what you thought they were. Okay? It's like somebody just waking up and realizing something, basically, with this. This person is realizing something, but this person is still rejecting this information. This person is trying to push the information away, because with this Chariot card, this person is not It's like they don't know what to do with it. It's like they're in this processing. They're still processing what they're experiencing. They're still in the processing the information basically that they received with this Chariot card, and they don't know what to do with it. Okay? So I don't know if somebody with a page, it could also seem that the page is a messenger. It could be that somebody gave you information or told you something. It's valuable in nature, but you don't know what to do with it. Or you don't know how to process it or what to make of it, basically. It almost comes across as if this information that you got from the specific person, Sagittarius, is with the Two of Swords. It's as if this information is going against your specific mindset and beliefs, and this is probably why you don't know what to do with it. It doesn't come across that the information may be incorrect. It doesn't come across as incorrect information. It just comes across as you rejecting it. It's valuable. It comes across as valuable. It just comes across that you're rejecting it. You don't want to allow it to absorb it. You know what comes across? The word cognitive dissonance. This is the word. This is like a person that's in cognitive dissonance. This person has seen a reality with this Two of Swords, but they're in denial about it, basically, and they don't want to see it, and they're fighting it, and they don't want to know what to do with it with the Chariot card. It's like somebody just learning something, and they still processing what they're learning. Okay, it's difficult for this person to grasp onto this thing that they just learned, and it strongly comes across as cognitive dissonance of some kind. Okay, this is followed by the King of Pentacles. Like I see, there's a lot of this two Pentacles, 3, 4. There's 4 Pentacles here, including the Page of Pentacles, which obviously indicates to me that this is something. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the universe requiring you to step into a more powerful position regarding this information that you got. The universe is also telling you that whatever you received is valuable. You have the choice to either accept it or reject it. At the end of the day, we all have free will, and we have the right to choose not to do something or to do something. Okay? And you are obviously, as a fire sign, I consider you as one of the signs that's very open-minded and willing to learn. But also in the same breath, you can be very impulsive and also stubborn because of your own free will and the fact that you have such a individual, independent, I would say you have a very independent opinion. You're not someone that will grab onto something, okay? But this doesn't come across as a Sagittarius that's enlightened, if I can put it that way. This doesn't come across as a Sagittarius that's being exposed to woke culture, if I can put it that way. Look, woke culture is a whole other culture, okay? And it's like in reality become a culture in its own, and even they have the enemies as well as other type of cultures, like for instance religious cultures like Christianity or Islam. Even they have enemies. But I feel if you are an open-minded person and you take this pentacle energy, this King of Pentacle energy, where you step into your power, where you understand that this thing that you are being brought is valuable, Okay. It will require you, Sagittarius, to drop some things. It will require you with this five of Pentacles here. Fives represent sadness and loss. These two people are poor. They're walking in the snow with rags outside of a church. So it's almost like this person has to reject something of some kind, something that they have been taught, something that they have known all their life. And now all of a sudden this person is presented with something totally out of the norm, totally out of the comfort zone, totally out of what they have known all their life, and the cognitive dissonance kicked in, okay, because they are fighting. Because usually when this happens, fight and flight comes in, and either you become defensive or you become fearful. When your survival instinct kicks in, cognitive dissonance can be considered, I feel it can be considered as a coping mechanism for a person that's in denial and they're not ready to process something. And you have to understand it's a psychological condition, okay? And you have to handle it that way. You cannot just... It comes across that this Sagittarius has been bombarded with something of a truth with a Swords card, and they're not ready to accept this truth. It's either truth about themselves that they're in denial about, and they know it subconsciously, but they're not ready to face it, and they're in denial about it. Hence the cognitive dissonance. It could be anything. It could be a thing that you discovered about yourself recently, okay? Something that you were not honest about. You were not honest to yourself about it. And this is causing pain for you with this card. This is causing pain for you, immense pain for you. And excuse me, Sagittarius, you have to understand, Sagittarius, this comes from my heart, okay? And I mean really well. It's no bad intentions. I know exactly how you feel. We all have been there. Where we were suddenly, all of a sudden, not all of us, but most of us, when it comes to a certain part of your life, where you reach a certain age, you start to realize things. You start to have realizations as a woman. Sometimes it goes along with all the accumulated experiences that we had with people, and we learn lessons, and this is basically just another lesson, okay? And you have to see it that way. But obviously, with these cards, the top row, it looks to me that it's something very valuable, something insightful. It's something that's presented by a very strong individual, someone with the Emperor card, and someone that's it comes across as, this person can come across as a very cold person also. But this person has something, you know what, Sagittarius, they are sometimes, I think I spoke about this before, where we sometimes meet people and you might not like these people, but you can actually learn from them. This could be such an instance where you have met someone, you dislike this person, but the information that this person, or the lessons that you can learn from this person, are very valuable and you can use it in your life. And I always tell people, you have to put your own feelings aside if you dislike certain people, because these people can be valuable in your life. They can teach you things, okay? And sometimes even if it's in work situations, this could be a work situation where you are faced with this person, possibly you could be a worker in the situation. You're a worker in whatever type of environment you work in, And this could be a new boss or a new supervisor or manager that's coming in, and this person is bringing their own type of energy into the job. And now you have, excuse me, you are defensive. This person comes across as a strong person, somebody that knows what they want. This person is like a very firm and strong person, and you have an issue with this person, obviously. Because the situation is causing you sadness, it's making you feel, I wouldn't say it's making you angry. With this card, it's almost like it comes across as it's depression of some kind, or sadness would be the correct word. More sadness, not depression. Okay, with this 5 of Pentacles. The universe is requiring you to step into your power with this King of Pentacles. If you don't step into your power, if you don't start to, I think the Pentacles represent today, represent a part of yourself that I would call integrity. It's like the universe wants to ask you to hone your integrity, Sagittarius. I'm not saying that there's something wrong and that you don't have integrity. But this person that's coming on your path maybe came to teach you more about integrity, possibly. And it doesn't come across as somebody that has sinister or someone that negates negative energy, or it doesn't come across. It's just something that's valuable to you and it's being offered to you and you're not willing to accept it, because it comes across as someone you possibly that has strong cognitive dissonance, because you are presented by some valuable information and you're still trying to understand and process this. And this specific situation that you're experiencing with this person is putting you in a position of sadness. But with the King of Pentacles, the universe is telling you also, the King of Pentacles is actually telling you to step into your power, to step in this position of, it's almost like with the King of Pentacles, it's like the universe is also telling you that this information is valuable. This information is something that you can use to your advantage to propel yourself forward in life, and you need to see it that way, instead of seeing it as something that's going to be harmful to you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all about perspective and how you see things and how you experience it, because we always see the world through our own lens. We see the world that way. It doesn't mean it's that way, okay? It's like we create our own little reality, our own little matrix, basically. So, this is the next two cards, is the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And this is beautiful, these two cards coming out. And this is the last card, is the Ace of Cups. It's like this is a yes, 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 yes. I'm sorry, okay, I just had to place emphasis on this. This is a very beautiful, fulfilling, enriching experience if you see it that way. It's your perspective that's not seeing it that way, but the universe is telling you. It's like, I think it was yesterday or day before that I did an Aries reading. I can't remember which one, but they got a yes card and two no cards. Okay, I'm not going to draw a yes and a two no cards for you to see if this, like with Aries, if this situation is going to go into your desired direction. This is not a business venture or something. This is a personal issue, okay? And the universe is telling you with this is a celebration card. This card represents celebration with family and friends and having fun and and making friends, learning, experiencing things together. But it's also a third part situation, and it could also explain gossiping or situations where people tend to be like a third party situation, someone interfering in someone else's affairs, basically. Okay, but the day it comes across as it's as if the universe is telling with the Three of Cups, this is something celebrate, something worthy of celebration. This is something that can create and nurture new things in your life and bring forth new energies that are positive and wonderful. If you see it that way, with the Three of Cups, you see they're celebrating, they're holding the cups in the air and they're celebrating. And this is also another yes. This is the Queen of Cups. This is a woman. She's represented by the cups. She's full of emotions, full of abundance. She's a giving, generous person. So I strongly get the feeling that this person could be a female person, and this person is embracing the Emperor energy. You have to understand, the Emperor energy doesn't necessarily denote that it's a man. It's energies. We both have these energies within us, male and female energies, okay? And we need to balance these energies out within ourselves. It also can come across like you, this cognitive dissonance that you have. Could be you being in denial of something regarding your own character. You may be this emperor, okay? And you may be this aggressive person. And you need to address something within yourself and maybe tone down yourself a little bit. Because at the end of the day, you could be someone that's, with this card, so you could be someone that's overly emotional. With the King of Wands also, it also comes now across as someone with a fiery nature. Obviously you a Sagittarius, you fire sign, but it comes across as somebody that speaks without thinking, okay? I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying that this could be either thing. Like I said, this could cover a myriad of things. And I think I spoke to you about this before in a reading, Sagittarius. I don't know if you still have issues regarding, and like I said, life sometimes has, all life has cycles. Your whole life has cycles, basically. Not all life, but all life on earth has cycles, yes. Your life also has cycles, and cycles start and they end, and this is something that we need to accept. So it comes across to me today, Sagittarius, that you are stuck in something with the Two of Swords also. You are stuck in a life cycle. You need to learn a lesson. But with the Chariot card, it's like you have difficulty choosing in which direction you need to go with something that you just discovered or learned that this Emperor has brought into your life. And the universe is requiring you to take a King of Pentacles position, somebody who is firm and grounded, so that you don't have to be in the sadness that this Five of Coins is here for. Because if you step into your King of Pentacles and you face this Five of Coins, this head on, you're brave enough, you will step out victoriously with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And this is going to be a result. It's going to be wisdom gained. It's going to be abundance of wisdom gained. It's going to leave you with fertile, not barren ground in your soul and in your heart, but fertile ground where things can sprout, where ideas can sprout, where love can sprout, where understanding can sprout. Because I feel that if we have knowledge, it comes across as somebody that gave you knowledge and you have difficulty. It's almost like I said, it comes across strongly that someone that was exposed to something that they're not used to. This could be a Sagittarius that's conventional and they were given something and they, with the Two of Swords, they're stuck. They don't know what to do with it or what to make of the situation. It's like they're confused about something. And okay, the other advice I want to give you, if you are in this position where you're confused and you don't know what to do with the Chariot card, basically I think you are still in the process of this lesson, the cycle. And I want you to ask you, I want to ask you to live in the moment, like the card says, and to take one step at a time. Don't be impatient with yourself. Don't be impatient with yourself with this information that you received. Process it, analyze it, research it, do whatever you need to do, and just take one day at a time. Because if you are learning something new or you are relearning something, it requires you to be patient with yourself. Because at the end of the day, this is the reward: fulfillment and joy and abundance. Emotional fulfillment, joy and abundance and happiness. Okay? So this incident that caused this cognitive dissonance in yourself is something that's actually going to be very valuable to you. And you're going to learn from it, and at the end of the day you will see it. Not now, okay? Eventually. It's almost like for instance, if you're a parent and your child comes to you and your child says, Mom, I'm struggling with this specific subject, for instance, math. Now you go get your child extra lessons for the math, and this child starts to develop a fear, because sometimes people develop a fear around a certain subject, and it's not because they're bad in it, it's just they have different ways of processing something or information. And some teachers don't realize that, and they don't have the patience and understanding that each child is an individual and they learn on different levels, and our education system doesn't allow for that, which I have a huge issue with. But I'm digressing here. The point I'm trying to make is, Sagittarius, is take it one step at a time. Okay, like that child is going for the lessons. They tell their parents, I'm willing to give up now. I cannot do it. Motivate yourself like that. Be your own parent, basically. Okay. Be your own nurturer and nurture and yourself through the situation, because you will be victorious through this. Because this is obviously something that's causing you sadness and you're stuck in a specific energy. So let it go. Allow for this energy to flow through your life and just accept. That's the best thing that you can do. Okay? I hope this reading was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones. Bye. See you next time.